Hello and welcome to episode number 62 of WITM, where we'll be having our third edition of 205 Live, and it's going to be the AA Hardcore Cruisers taking on Tony Nese and Drew Gulak in a rematch of last week's 205 Live main event in elimination tag team action. Before that, let's get caught up on what happened before that match and the rest of 205 Live. We had a promo from Lince Dorado, and then he took on and defeated Neville. Akira Tozawa defeated Cedric Alexander. Hashtag DIY defeated the Bollywood Boys. Ho Ho Loon defeated Jack Gallagher. Finn Balor defeated Kalisto and Noam Dar. And Arya Davari defeated Brian Kendrick. Alright, so AA Hardcore Cruisers versus Tony Nese and Drew Gulak. Andrew sporting a new attire. So with the new look for Andrew, will his dominance continue? Andrew dominating every division he's been in. He's dominated on Raw in the singles division. Should rightfully still be Universal Champion, arguably. He may get another opportunity at SummerSlam should Cena successfully cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. The AA Hardcore Cruisers have dominated the tag team division of Raw and the tag team division of 205 Live. Will that dominance continue as they take on Tony Nese and Drew Gulak elimination tag action? So that is our episode 62 match. Let's get underway. And before we begin, I do have an official theme for 205 Live that we'll be using from now on for the matchup screen for 205 Live matches. It is called Hail the Crown by From Ashes to New. It's the official theme of 205 Live.
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
I hope it's not raining outside.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against an imposing adversary.
What a match this will be.
I just noticed this as a quick thing before I start the match. I like how the theme for 205 Live is exactly 2 minutes and 5 seconds long. Anyways, let's get on with the match. Oh,
The following tag team contest is an elimination tag team match. Introducing first, from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 165 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Andrew.
Two teams will enter, but only one will leave as the victors.
These teams looking to make a mark here in the tag team division.
And his partner, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, AA, Austin Harris.
We're just moments from the start of this tag team match.
Yeah, let's don't wait any longer. The crowd is ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, man, I'm really looking forward to this tag team match.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 389 pounds, Tony Lees and Drew.
The combination of these two competitors looks nearly unstoppable.
It doesn't get much more exciting than these teams set to square off here tonight.
alright, so looks like I'm going to have to find a new championship entrance for Andrew. I had the same glitch I had originally with Iron Continental Championship, where half the majority of the title disappears under the t-shirt for some reason. So we're going to have to find Andrew an entrance where he carries the title. Hopefully it won't be exactly mine. Anyways, on to the match. Andrew sporting his new attire. Nese with a weird kind of submission maneuver there. Drags Andrew towards the center of the ring. Leg drop to the arm. Tags in Drew Gulak. Irish whip into the ropes. Reversal by Andrew. Reversal by Gulak. Reversal by Andrew. And a DDT by Andrew. Tags in Austin Aries. So, quick tags for both teams here. Suplex by Aries. Stomp to the arm. Another stomp. Forces Gulak to his feet. Irish whip into the ropes. Uppercut by Gulak. Low kick, series of slaps by Gulak. And a suplex. And is just my headphones being weird, or are the in-game announcers not saying anything?
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
Looks like something my headphones were just being weird.
And
Okay.
he fights out of it.
Submission attempt by Gulak, and Aries is able to free himself. Elbow reversal by Gulak.
He's starting to stagger a bit, and you have to assume his partner's just
suplex.
itching to get in there right
Forces
about now.
Aries back to his
This
feet.
guy's fine. Don't worry about him.
Oh, man, I'm certain he came into this match knowing it would not
And
be a
into the
cakewalk.
corner. Tags in Tony Nese, and they're going to go for a double team attack. And Gulak sends Nese flying into Austin Aries, who immediately goes for cover, center ring.
Quick ref count.
And Aries is going to power out at 2. Goes for the roundhouse, but Aries is able to evade. Catches the leg of Tony Nese and pounds it into the canvas. Now Aries tags in Andrew. Aries continues to attack Nese, forcing him into the corner. And a nice DDT from the top rope. And now Aries returns to the apron. Andrew's a legal man. And Andrew take advantage of that offense by Aries and go into a single arm and leg lock just about center ring. We can have the first elimination in this match.
Watch it.
And he powers out.
No, Nese is able to break the hold. Attack by Nese, elbow strike, and a super kick out of nowhere. Series of stomps by Nese. Forces Andrew to his feet. Reversal by Andrew. Very nice reversal by Andrew up and over Nese, and a chop block, and that gives him an opportunity to tag in Austin Aries.
Is about to be tested.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this
Series
one
of
could go
punches
either
by
way.
Aries. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Goes for cover.
Here's a cover.
And Nese powers out at 2. Misses with a grapple attempt. Misses again. Will connect with the roundhouse. Forces Nese to his feet. Irish whip into the hardcore cruiser's corner.
And now his partner comes
And
in.
tags in Andrew, and they're going to go for a double team attack. And a big boot to the face of Tony Nese by Andrew.
And there he goes.
Nese
Crashing to
forces
the
Andrew on
floor.
the apron. And slams
Trying
him
to get
back
under his
inside.
opponent's skin with this one. He's
Springboard
starting to feel it here. He came into this
moonsault
match expecting a
connects.
fight, and
Stomp
that's
to the
exactly
leg.
what he's getting.
And Michael, this might very
Tags
well
in
be
Drew
where one
Gulak.
of these guys pulls away from the other.
And
Yeah, well, at this point, he may want to think
They're gonna
about
go for a
finding
double
way to
team
take a
attack.
breather.
set out power bomb by Gulak. Goes for cover.
Early pin attempt.
Come on, ref, count. He's showing no signs of
And
letting
Andrew
up.
powers out at 2.
And he dodges that one.
Kick to the back.
Somehow, great counter.
Reversal
Playing
by
mind
Gulak.
games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Forces Andrew on the
If he
ropes.
keeps up this, oh, nice
Andrew's
counter.
able to reverse.
Look out.
And rolling knee bar locked
He
in.
knows
And we
his
can
opponent is
see
completely helpless to resist the
the
submission
first
hold.
elimination by submission. No, Gulak quickly breaks out of the hold. May have caught a rope break there. Irish whip into the hardcore cruiser's corner. Aries steps down
Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
to give Andrew more room, but Gulak is able to reverse. Andrew rips him into the other corner.
He was one
Gulak
step
is
ahead
it
of that
reverses and forces Andrew in the corner. What does Gulak have in mind here? Suplex right into that corner. And
one. He's looking at it.
Gulak setting up.
He gets out of
Gulak was
trouble
going
there.
for finisher. Andrew reversed it.
He's making a
Swinging
statement
neck
here
breaker
with
by
this attack.
Andrew. Stomp to the chest. Forces Gulak to his feet.
He's looking at it.
Another rolling knee bar.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now. Great hold being applied.
And Gulak is able to break free, but definite damage done to those legs of Drew Gulak.
Toss to the outside.
Gulak sends Andrew to the apron and takes that time to tag in
Perhaps he's
Tony
thinking the ring
Nese.
can't contain what he has in mind here.
Uh-oh.
Andrew back in the ring. Irish whip into the hardcore cruiser's
And the
corner.
ref sees the
And they're
tag.
going to go for the stampede. Andrew with the stomps. Now Aries.
He's
Now
struggling a bit
Andrew.
here. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
On top of that, Michael, his finisher has already
And Aries
failed
sends
to get
Aries
the
into
moves.
Tony Nese with the
This
drop
match
kick.
is really starting to show.
Aries goes for a cover.
Will this be it? I think he's got it. Oh, he's not done fighting yet.
And
After the amount
Nese,
of
even
punishment
after
he
that
suffered,
stampede,
it's
is able to
simply
power out at
amazing that he's
1.5.
still in this one.
He's in full-on attack.
My God, his
Nese
body's
with a
been through
reversal.
hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like
Punch
that
to the
can
back
make
of
it hard to
Aries,
breathe.
following a taunt. Slam by Nese. Forces Aries to his feet.
Oh, look at this. Trying to back away.
What a move.
Huge
Now that's
power
how you
bomb
do
there
it.
by Tony
I think
Nese.
we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
I think you're right.
Now
Cole.
looking to take
This should be
flight.
good. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, what's he going to do to follow that up?
Connects with a 450 splash into a cover. And we're going to see are we going to see Austin Aries be eliminated? No, Aries powers out at 2. Aries refusing to be beaten with his own move. Nese looking to take flight again. Andrew sent out of the ring. And a diving elbow drop. Stomp to the arm.
Is unreal.
Power trip into the corner.
Nobody controls the pace
Reversal
of a
by
match
Aries.
quite like this guy.
Aries to the middle rope.
We got a cover.
Goes into a cover.
I'm a bit surprised that we saw a pin
But
attempt here,
Nese
Ken.
powers
I
out
think he's
almost
done
right
really
away.
well to get the
About
1, 2,
1.
3.
Oh, I absolutely agree. Wow, great counter.
Reversal
He's
by
pulling out all the
Nese.
stops tonight.
Oh, and he missed
Misses
that
with
one.
a punch.
God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it.
Does Nese have a mind here? Oh, a pile driver. Aries
How much
plunges
damage
into the
did that
canvas
do?
head first.
A lot from the
And
looks
now
of it.
Nese stomps away.
I can't tell
Punching
if
right the
that's
head
a
of Aries.
cover or
Aries is
broken nose,
busted
but either
open.
way, the referee might need to stop this fight.
He's bending
And now
for it.
Nese setting up for a finisher.
I think he's through playing around. Oh, lights out.
This is
Pile
it.
driver by
This
Nese.
could be it.
Goes for a cover. And Andrew was there to make the save at 2. Otherwise, we may have seen, I believe for the first time ever in Season 3, a member of the Hardcore Cruisers be eliminated. Nese looking for a springboard attack. And barely connects with the drop kick. And now tags in Drew Gulak.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up.
Aries
Man,
desperately needs to
this
make a
has
tag to
been physical.
Andrew. Gulak goes for cover.
Oh, this could do it.
I think so.
And Andrew breaks up the cover at 2.
How much more?
Gulak
How
looking
much
to take
more are you
flight up
willing
to the
pay
middle
to
rope.
win this match? This is unreal.
It connects. Misses with a stomp. Will connect with a kick. Aries with a reversal. Is he going to take the opportunity to tag in Andrew? Roundhouse to Gulak. Into the corner. Aries not electing to go for the tag. He had the opportunity to
He's in
there.
a little bit of trouble now. This tag team match is dangerously close to
Goes
get
for
will he
cover.
victorious?
I think this is it.
And the shoulders come up
And
after that
Gulak
pinfall
powers out at
attempt.
1.5.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
And now after following a kick, Aries will make that tag to Andrew. Punch to the back. Another punch. Irish whip into the
I'd like to thank
corner.
everyone for tuning in on this exciting Saturday night. We have
And
plenty of
Gulak with a
WWE
takedown and
action
a
for your viewing
elbow.
pleasure.
Andrew with a nice reversal. Huge clothesline by Andrew. Sends Gulak right out of the ring.
I'm not sure if he knows where he
Andrew
is
wants
right
Gulak
now.
to get to his feet. He's thinking of an attack from the
This is what
apron.
makes him one of the
Axe
best in the
handle by
business.
Andrew off the apron.
Somehow, he's kicked it into
Misses with
another
a
gear
stomp.
here tonight.
Connects with a kick. Roundhouse by Andrew. Irish whip sends Gulak spiraling into the entrance ramp. This is not a no disqualification match, as Andrew thinking of maybe getting Gulak eliminated by countout.
He's bringing it back
Gulak
inside
sends
the ring
Andrew
now.
back in
I
the
can't
ring.
blame him. Keep it in the ring.
Elbow to the head of Andrew.
You
Gulak
don't wanna
takes some
get
time to
caught
taunt
outside the ring for
and
too
makes his
long.
way back in the ring.
Well, he was able to reverse
Andrew with a
and get out of that.
takedown.
Wow, what a
And
shot.
now mounted punches bust open Drew
That's gonna need
Gulak.
stitches for sure.
Just from the mounted punches, look
Oh, look at this.
at the
He's
blood
hurt. He's
already
hurt.
on the
Great
face of Drew
counter.
Gulak. Andrew really did a number on Drew Gulak. Gulak with the splash from the middle rope.
Another great Saturday at WWE
And
action
setting
here
up for a
tonight. Thank
finisher.
you so much for tuning in.
Andrew reverses.
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise,
Series
this
of
match
punches
could
to
be
that
over
bloody
sooner
face of Drew
than anyone
Gulak.
could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to
Forces
settle
Gulak
things
to his
down.
feet.
Get the blood flowing back to your body.
Yet another
And
rolling knee
submission
bar. We can see
locked in.
Gulak tap
We may see
out.
him tap out
He's
right
definitely
here.
in bad shape. No, Gulak is able to break the hold.
He breaks the hold.
All four men in the ring now. And Aries sends
My God, his
Tony
body's
Nese
been through
spiraling
hell.
out of the
His
ring.
ribs have bore
Series
the
of
brunt
punches
the
by
attack.
Andrew.
I hope we can get a doctor
Gulak
out here
reverses.
as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Forces Andrew on the
These
ropes.
superstars are as dominant as this guy. My God, his body's been
And just
through
tosses
hell
him
and his
aside. Now
ribs-
goes for a cover.
Whoa, shoulders down.
And Gulak powers out at 2. Series of elbow strikes to the
He's
shoulder
in a
of
world
Andrew.
trouble. Much more of this, and I doubt he'll be able to continue.
He may very well be
And
running
Gulak
on
is
instinct
exhausted.
right now.
Taking some time to recover. Setting up for a finisher. Andrew's reversed it the last 2 times. Will this third attempt be the charm? No, yet again Andrew reverses. All 3 attempts by Gulak to execute his finisher have been reversed by Andrew. Looks like Andrew's been doing a little bit of scouting on Drew Gulak. Gulak taunts. Tony Nese begging for the tag, and they will make the tag.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Look out below.
Knees to the top
His
turnbuckle.
body has to pay from the top rope.
Diving elbow drop connects. Immediately goes for cover.
I think this is it.
And was that an elimination?
Boy, I think the referee is out of it.
It looked like it may have been to me, but Andrew's still in the ring. The referee's been taken out. And it appears Andrew's still in this
Boy,
match.
this
He's
has
still
just been
wrestling.
Pandemonium. No kidding. What a matchup. This has been a classic.
And it looks like Andrew's able to power out just in the nick of time. Stump puller by Andrew. Takes some time to celebrate with the WWE Universe. Forces Gulak to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Andrew going for his comeback sequence. And does so successfully.
He's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Forces Nese to his feet. Yet another rolling knee bar.
Submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble.
And Nese frees himself with the other leg. Reversal by Andrew.
He was one step ahead on that one. Stay down. Stay down.
And Tony Nese sets up for finisher. This one will connect.
I can't believe
Power
everything
driver.
that's transpired this far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out
Nese takes some
war.
time to taunt, but is that going to cost him? Elects not to go for a cover.
This isn't over yet. Look at
Now
him
he's
go.
going for his comeback sequence.
Look at this. Here he comes. He's not done yet. Oh no, he's here to fight.
And will do so
He's pulling out all
successfully.
the stops tonight.
Forces Andrew to his feet.
Not this. He's looking at it again.
Goes in
What a move. There's
And
the finishing move.
power bomb.
Don't know if you have
Stomp to the
anything
leg of
left
Andrew.
after that. I think it's gut check time now.
Reversal by Andrew. Surprised after that flurry of offense, Nese did not once attempt to cover. That could cost him.
What a counter.
Reversal by Nese. Another punch.
This guy's a machine.
And another. Again going for that big power bomb. And it connects.
Going all the way.
Nese looking to take flight.
Incoming. He's pulling out all
450 splash. Took a bit too long and Andrew saw it coming. Andrew versus yet another attempt at a finisher
These guys
by
are
Nese
giving
and
it their all
Gulak.
here tonight. Not just
Bulldog
to
by
entertain the fans,
Andrew.
but to ultimately walk away with the win.
Oh, look at the emotion.
Andrew takes some time to celebrate with the WWE Universe, get the crowd fired up, forces Nese to his feet. Irish whip into the Hardcore Cruiser's corner.
Counter that one.
Reversal by Nese.
Really push.
And this has got to be it.
It's it.
And
It's
a
over.
powerbomb into a cover. Andrew powers out at 2.
A textbook
Reversal by Andrew. Bulldog.
Boy, he is really tired now.
Andrew's
Tank of
going to
his
the
has to be
springboard.
reading empty. It has to be, King. But I still don't see
And
him
but
giving up.
Nese saw it coming in, evades.
He anticipated
Reversal
that
by
move
Andrew.
perfectly.
Good back and forth match. We're about 25 minutes in. We have yet to see an elimination yet. Is this going to do it? A rolling knee bar.
Just wrenching that thing.
No, Nese is able to break the hold.
Oh, this is
Big
bad.
punch by
He needs some
Andrew, and
medical
that's going to bust
assistance.
open Tony Nese. Andrew now the only man smash not yet busted open.
Oh, look at the emotion.
We may see some injuries following this match. This match reminds when knowing better, you would think this is still an ECW branded cruiserweight show with how hard these two teams are fighting and literally the blood, sweat, and tears being put into this match.
I can't believe everything
Going
that's
for a
transpired
roundhouse
thus
is
far.
Tony
It's been
Nese, but
so
Andrew catches a leg and
You're right about
reverses.
that, Cole. This has been an all-out war. Oh, out of nowhere.
Reversal by Nese.
Here we
Goes
go
for
with the
cover.
win. I think they got him.
And Andrew powers out at 2. Neither team willing to give up. It's been absolute war, but neither side looking like staying down anytime soon. But here comes our first flat line of the match, and it connects. Now are we going to see our first elimination? We are. Tony Nese has been eliminated, and Drew Gulak stands alone against the AA Hardcore Cruisers. Suplex by Gulak.
What a brutal beating we've
Looking to
seen
take flight.
dished out so far here tonight.
Look at this. Taking a risk here. He's showing no signs of letting
Misses
up.
with the splash. It could have been Gulak's only chance to even the odds.
Oh, this isn't good.
Rolling knee bar locked in. Are we about to see a Hardcore Cruisers victory? No, Gulak keeps fighting on. Indefinite, definite. Bad shape, those legs are damaged. Obviously that head is damaged. But Gulak chooses to continue fighting on.
Great counter.
Reversal by Gulak. Suplex into the corner.
I
Stomp
can't
to the
believe
face of
everything that's
Andrew.
transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This is
There's something we don't see much. A Hurricane Rana reversal by Andrew. And Gulak powers out at 2.5. Series of elbow strikes that opening up that wound even more.
Thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war.
Tags in Austin Aries.
Watch
Goes
it.
for a
And he
cover.
goes for the cover.
This is it.
And very nearly a Hardcore Cruisers victory, but Gulak powers out 2.5. What's it going to take to keep Drew Gulak down? Series of elbow strikes to the shoulder.
Thus far. It's been so physical.
Aries
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out
to the
war.
top rope. See, thinking 450 splash.
Watch out. I mean, that's how
It
you
is.
pick your moment and go for
It's a
it.
regular splash. Reversal by
Anticipated that
Gulak.
move perfectly.
Gulak takes his time to recover, now setting up for a finisher.
This is it. Here he goes.
Submission locked in tight. This could do it. You can almost
And it's
start
a
to see it
submission
fading
maneuver.
Yeah, with each wrench, this gets closer to being over. Hey now.
And he
And
wheels his way out.
Aries powers out. That was a head submission. Aries definitely with a very damaged head, but still fights on.
You can see the wear
Forces
and tear
Gulak
that this fight
into
has
the
taken
hardcore
out of these
cruiser's
men.
corner. Reversal by
You're
Gulak.
right. Such a brutal
Reversal by
physical battle
Aries.
this has been, and it's not over yet.
Aries to the middle rope.
He's real. It could be over here.
Into a cover. And still Gulak fights on. What's it going to take? How about a last chancery? Very few men get out of the last chancery.
Great hold being applied.
But Gulak manages to with relative ease. Have to give full props here to Drew Gulak. Absolutely
Wait a minute, what's he doing here?
majorly damaged. Maybe injured following this match, but he continues to try to fight on and defeat the hardcore cruisers on his own.
It may be.
And still fights on. Aries misses with a grapple attempt.
I can't believe
Misses
everything
again.
that's transpired
And
thus
again.
far. It's been so physical.
Roundhouse
You're
kick
right
to the
about
back.
that, Cole. This has been an all-out war.
Submission maneuver by Aries, or no, rather just a working hold to the elbow. Gulak trying desperately to break free,
I
but
don't know about
Aries
you, but I can't think of
has the
anything
hold
I'd rather
locked
be
in
doing
well.
on a Saturday night than watching this great match. He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Reversal by Gulak.
Narrowly avoids the attack there.
Aries catches the leg. Takedown.
He's had enough.
Now
This
Aries
could
with
be
it,
Really
adopting,
kind of work here. Just wrenching that thing.
taking a page out of Andrew's playbook, the rolling knee bar. But Gulak breaks the hold.
Reversed it. Good move there. He was able to reverse that.
Reversal by Gulak. Gulak forces Aries on to the ropes.
Gosh, what a finishing
Tosses
move. This
Aries
could
into
be
the
it
ropes.
Right here. He
Goes
is
for a
just
cover.
getting
Did he score the pin?
And Aries is eliminated. Can Gulak pull off the impossible? The nearly impossible. We're down to just Andrew and Drew Gulak, who has refused to stay down. Now Andrew's busted open. What a brutal contest, and what an impressive performance by both sides. We have to give extra credit to Drew Gulak, now looking for his finisher.
Nobody controls the pace
But
of a
Andrew,
match
once again,
quite like
is
this
able to
guy.
reverse.
Look out, look out. This
That's
could be
four,
it.
I believe, 5 finisher reversals by Andrew. Now, rolling knee bar.
He's in perfect position. Complete control.
And Gulak fights on.
Refusing to give in there.
But
Sheer
to major
determination.
damage. Those legs have to be shattered. That head,
How much
obviously
more are you
very
willing
much
to pay to win
damaged.
this match? This is
but
unreal.
Gulak really trying to make a name for himself. If he could take on both Austin Aries, the number 1 contender to the U.S. title, and Andrew, the Cruiserweight champion, not to mention they're the number 1 contenders to the Raw Tag Team titles, what an accomplishment that would be. But looks like that dream may be over as Andrew hits the flat line.
Let's do this.
And it's a hardcore Cruisers victory. What a contest.
All over.
champion, Andrew M. Austin Harris.
Talk about having to dig down deep to pick up the win.
You know, I don't recall ever actually being pinned, but you would have to think it's pretty humiliating.
You're watching WWE live from Los Angeles, and boy, is this crowd fired up.
All right, it's a very good match. I think that's one of the best we've seen in WITM Season 3 so far. Nese and Gulak, specifically Drew Gulak, gave it everything they had. But Andrew was very impressive himself with all those finisher reversals. Very many times could we have seen Andrew been eliminated, but Andrew reversing 5 finisher attempts by Nese and Gulak on the way to yet another victory for the AA Hardcore Cruisers. What a match. Alright, so that's it for 205 Live, which means it is time for another rankings update. Before we head on to Raw and see if we will see Serena and or Andrew in action. Alright, we start off with Raw. We'll start off as usual with the Raw women. Alright, so Emma defeated Serena, so Serena drops down to 2. And that was it for women's action on Raw. And Raw Tag Team action. The AA Hardcore Cruisers defeated Harper and Rowan. The Hardcore Cruisers are already the number 1 contenders, and the Wyatts... Well, I don't want that screen. The Wyatts fall to number 5. And the Hype Bros defeated the Vaudevillains. The Hype Bros will stay at the number 2 slot because the AA Hardcore Cruisers won as well. And the New Day falls in the rankings, so they'll move to number 6. And the Vaudevillains will move up. Oh no, the Vaudevillains lost as well, so they'll move down to 7. Which means Blake and Murphy of the Demotion Zone go up to number 6, so they're safe so far by 1 spot. Alright. And then in singles action. Curtis Axel upset Braun Strowman. He's in danger of demotion. He'll move up to number 19. Strowman falls to number 18. And then Chris Jericho defeated Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. So Jericho moves up 1 spot to number 3. Ziggler moves down to number 11. And Miz falls to number 2. That means Austin Aries of the AA Hardcore Cruisers is the current number 1 contender to the United States Championship. We may see both AA Hardcore Cruisers getting a match with John Cena at SummerSlam. We could potentially see Cena versus Aries for the U.S. title and Cena versus Andrew for the Universal title at SummerSlam. And speaking of John Cena, he retained his U.S. title against Kevin Owens. So Owens falls to number 8. Andrew sitting right there at number 9. Alright, that does it for Raw. Now we move on to SmackDown Live. We'll start with the SmackDown women. Alexa Bliss defeated Eva Marie and Charlotte, so with a non-title victory, Alexa Bliss moves up 2 spots to number 3. Eva Marie is champion, so she cannot move down. Charlotte moves down to number 6, and that does it for the SmackDown women's action. In SmackDown tag action, Cesaro and Sheamus defeated Beauty and the Man Beast, so Beauty and the Man Beast falls to number 5. In singles action, AJ Styles defeated Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Kane. AJ Styles already #1 contender. Roman Reigns falls to number 7, and Kane falls to number 6. Sami Zayn defeated The Big Show. Zayn moves up to number 2. Big Show falls to number 7. Jinder Mahal with a major upset over Seth Rollins. Mahal moves up to 11. And Rollins will move down in the WWE title rankings. To number 3. Corey defeated Finn Balor, so Balor moves down to number 2. That means Sami Zayn is currently the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship. Alright, and that does it for the SmackDown action. On NXT, we'll start off with the NXT women, actually. Anna defeated Serena, Naomi, and Ember Moon. So, with a non-title victory, Anna moves up 2 slots to number 5. Serena is champion. She cannot move down. Naomi is already at the bottom. She cannot move down further. And Ember Moon falls from 2 to 3. And that does it for NXT women's action. In NXT tag action, hashtag DIY defeated the Bollywood Boys. DIY moves up to 3. The Bollywood Boys move up to 2. That means Nese and Gulak move up to number 1. And Enzo and Cass defeated Nese and Gulak. So they move down to 2. And alright, so it stays there. And that was it for tag action. In singles action, Hideo Itami defeated Grand Metalik. So Itami moves up to 5. Metalik remains at the bottom. And Arya Daivari defeated Andre Almas. Daivari moves up to 6. Almas moves down to 22. Kendrick moves up to 2. He defeated Roderick Strong. And Strong falls to number 10. Then Noam Dar defeated Oni Lorcan and Lince Dorado. With a non-title victory over Oni Lorcan, Dar moves up to the #1 contendership. And Dorado falls to number 3, making Brian Kendrick the #2 contender. Alright, on the Raw portion of main event, Serena defeated Emma and Dana Brooke. I thought I moved Serena down, but no matter. She is the #1 contender again with a non-title victory. And Emma cannot move down, and Dana Brooke is right at the bottom, so no change as a result of that match. The Hype Bros defeated Enzo and Cass, so they move up to the #1 slot. The Hardcore Cruisers fall to number 2, but that will likely change following the 205 Live results. And The Miz defeated Austin Aries. So Miz and Aries switch spots, making Miz the #1 contender to the U.S. title. Aries falls down to number 2. On the SmackDown portion of main event, Big Show defeated Kane, so in the WWE title rankings, Kane falls to number 7. And in the Intercontinental title rankings, Big Show moves up to number 6. Jimmy Uso defeated Mark Henry. Now, we can't really move up Jimmy Uso because he is a tag wrestler. But Mark Henry can move down. And he's already at the bottom of the WWE title rankings, so no change there. And then Sami Zayn defeated Jinder Mahal. Sami Zayn is already number 1 contender. And Jinder Mahal moves down to number 12. Alright, and last but not least, the 205 Live rankings. In tag team action, hashtag DIY defeated the Bollywood Boys. So DIY moves up number 2 in the NXT tag rankings. And the Bollywood Boys move down 1, so that means DIY actually moves up 2 slots to the number 1 contendership to the NXT tag titles. And the AA Hardcore Cruisers defeated Nese and Gulak. So Nese and Gulak falls down to number 4. And the Hardcore Cruisers are already number 1 contenders to the... Or actually, no, they're not, because Hype Bros move up to number 1, but they will move back to the number 1 contendership slot. So Hardcore Cruisers, once again, number 1 contenders to the Raw tag titles. And then in singles action, Kira Tozawa, or rather, Lince Dorado defeated Neville. Dorado moves up to 4. Neville falls to 22. Kira Tozawa defeated Cedric Alexander. Tozawa moves up to 16. Alexander falls to 20. Ho-Ho Loon defeated Jack Gallagher. So Loon moves up to 9. Gallagher falls to 14. Finn Balor defeated Kalisto and Noam Dar. Balor moves up to the number 1 contendership. Kalisto falls to 18. And Dar falls to 4. And Rhea Daivari defeated Brian Kendrick. Daivari moves up to 7. Kendrick falls to 6. And that does it for our rankings update. Now we can move on to the Raw card. And see if Serena and or Andrew is in action. Alright, we have tag team action between the Hype Bros and the New Day, represented by Big E and Kofi Kingston. We have a fatal 4-way between Nia Jax, Emma, Natalya, and Bayley. We have a tag team match between Enzo and Cass and Gallows and Anderson. A triple threat match between John Cena, Curtis Axel, and Baron Corbin. Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman. Oh, and that match would be for the U.S. title, so 2 unlikely contenders getting a shot to become United States champion, Curtis Axel and Baron Corbin. Kevin Owens takes on Braun Strowman. Dolph Ziggler takes on Rusev, and Dean Ambrose takes on Chris Jericho. So, in somewhat unusual fashion, we will not see Andrew or Serena in action. I believe this is the first Raw of WITM Season 3 where we will not see Andrew wrestle. Alright, so, but we are not going to send this card because we will have a promo featuring Andrew. So in episode 62, or 63 rather, we will hear from Andrew on the mic, and then it will be SmackDown Live, and we will likely see Corey in action. So episode 63, promo from Andrew and Corey in action on SmackDown Live, assuming that he gets booked this week. So that is going to do it for episode 62. Until 63, this is Corey, signing off.